listed by default, so that should be good. What's up? So I was supposed to have a car this morning. It's not here. Empty. They got their truck broken into. It was supposed to, like, he had been in here a few times. We'd done work for him. Then, unfortunately, it got broken into last night. So yeah, no customers. So instead, we're going to be catching up on some orders. I figured make the most of it since I'm here. And let's make sure that this is good. But we should be pretty, I think. Are we good? No? Not yet? I'm gonna refresh this. That's what happens when you miss a button. Oh, I guess I'll just make this one public. All right, yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. There we go. What's up? It's gonna be very different from what we normally do, but that's fine. If y'all wanna hang out for a little bit, we'll be live for, I don't know, probably about an hour or so. I gotta relearn how to run everything. I'm hoping this will connect. There's the robot voice. That's part number 1. Can't wait for the class. Yeah, that's coming up quick, man. Well, it starts on Tuesday. Okay, so that's all good. I gotta figure out how to read comments. I guess I could do that from the tablet. How do I do that? No, I got a desktop. I can do that too. All right, so like I was saying, a little different today. I typically have a car here, but I don't because he got his windows broken into. So I got some orders. I can keep there's probably other stuff that I should be doing other than this. But people have placed some orders. So at the very least, I can do that. I have to relearn how to do orders. So sorry, this isn't going to be the eventful stream. I'm also doing this to test some of the changes that I made from last stream. I wish it would have been around 20 years ago when I learned how to tint. Oh, you started tinting before I even did. Okay, so I think I can at least open this up and use it to monitor chat. Hey, that actually looks okay. So I made some changes from last stream, so the audio got like horribly disconnected. It was all like synced up and then it went to complete crap. So this should work. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of a chill stream. I got some orders to pack, so we're gonna figure that out kind of as we go. I don't think anybody's really seen how that kind of stuff works, but it's been a minute. But most everything is right here. It's not super complicated. It's just tracking everything down. So the idea is to kind of make most everything easy to do, simple, within like relatively arm's reach from what we can. Should be out of the bag. But yeah, hopefully like microphone, all that stuff works. All right, and then I need a roll of glass. Hey, where's that? See, look at that. Easy peasy. That's all this. That's going right here. That's gonna go in this guy. But yeah, you guys been busy, staying slow. Shit's been all over the place lately. All right, that should be all that. And then let's print out 1, 1, 1, 1. This one's going to Mervin. And then let's uncheck that. Slow and steady. I hear ya. Yeah, I've definitely had like less phone calls last year, but we also got unlisted from Google for about like a week and a half to like 2 weeks, which was really annoying. That's fun when they randomly decide to, like, I don't know. They were calling around to like verify businesses, but there's so many other things that verify, like they are basically like map scams. So we didn't pay attention to it. Next thing you know, we're like unlisted from Google Maps, and we're like, what? When did that happen? So I don't even know when that happened. But that was fun. So I spent about like a week and a half trying to get that back up. All right, cool. I need a bin. Next one. For Troy. Ooh, we got shorty handle. Oh, you got 2 handles. What the heck? Really? Sweet. Tesla Model 3. Model 3 on Monday, ordered a 60-inch roll, very nervous. Oh, dang. Okay, my one piece of advice for that back window, if you haven't seen live streams, like, I think it, like, after your first one, it goes much better than that, but I took a small piece of, like a PVC pipe. I've also seen shorter, like, pool noodles and stuff like that. When you go to roll that thing up, there's a lot of water weight there, so whatever you can do to kind of like support it, but also keep in mind the width of that back window all the way down. You're gonna reverse roll it from the bottom all the way up. So keep that probably like a couple feet wide, I think is perfectly fine, but you'll do great. They're not as bad as what they look. They're just like a little awkward getting used to. Can you donate 1 roll of Geo to Boston? Yeah. I don't even know where to start on international shipping. Hand cut or plotter cut? It depends. I think the more consistent method is always going to be hand cutting, or at least most of the time. There's things that you can do, but when, like, plotters are really good at getting like 98% of the way there, but it just depends. Oh, if you're using XPEL software, you're fine with XPEL software. No, 100%. They have really good software. That's like the one thing that annoys me about software is like their software is awesome, and a lot of other people still seem to be playing catch up. You have Film Cut, which is still pretty damn good overall, and then I gotta try Core as well. But overall, like, if you, see, I've been hand cutting for so long, and I had to use plotters for a long time too, so I'm really familiar with both. When it's just about getting more work done, you need plotters in your life. So at the very least, like, yeah, get one, get used to it. You'll be frustrated with its quirks, but it's definitely worth learning. What's your drink of choice? Morning drink of choice? It's always coffee. Right now we have like an espresso. So like we have coffee pods. We get the Pike ones. Those are like the only ones that actually are good, but they're like really good. I was looking into a different coffee machine though the other day. Not like super crazy, but just basically like a pod machine without the pods. It grinds the beans and then gives you a coffee in the end. Same plotter can be used for tint and PPF? Yes, yes. Oh, for the Model 3? Oh, for the Model 3 back window, would you use a plotter? No, I'd hand cut that thing. So you want extra film? You like if you've got the plotter to accommodate it, because it is like as long as you got that 60-inch plotter to accommodate it, I suppose you could. I'd still just like hand cut it though. All right, another order. After all the classes, do you think we'll be ready to offer the service to customers at our shop? I'm on the beginning. So what I always tell people is it's going to speed you up a lot. Wherever you're at, it's going to speed you up a lot. You're still going to have more work after the class, but you can accomplish a lot in 3 days. At the very least, sounds like you've been practicing, and that's really, really good. We do have people that seem to come to the class that have never practiced at all, which is not great. They get a huge head start, but there's going to be a lot just in getting used to cutting, getting used to shrinking. So as long as you've like practiced, you know, at the very least getting familiar with film and trying to tint a car, it goes way easier than that. So it'll speed you up a lot. You'll be, at the end of the class though, with some practice, at the very least, doing doors, stuff like that should be pretty good. If nobody has gotten work done by him, you need to. He did awesome on my truck and my husband. Oh, thank you. Thank you again for doing my windows. This has helped my kids so much. The heat is. Oh, that's super cool. I'm glad you like it. Thanks so much for bringing the other one in too. You have a class? Yeah. Yeah, we have classes once a month. They're listed on the site, 313tint.com. Oh, I'm not even like logged in here. Hang on. Yeah, classes through and tools and stuff through n3tint.com. Is all ceramic tint hazy? No, better ceramics are not hazy. I always suggest getting a better carbon or better ceramic. And no, Geo doesn't expire either. Okay, so this order, let's continue. So he got 2 handles. So temporarily we've gotten these things. These are the Unger handles. These, I would not say, I used to use these all the time. They got this little quick release latch. Once you get the screws dialed in, they're decent overall. Definitely more of a budget handle. We're out of stock on our nice plastic budget handles. So in the meantime, we've gotten these ones. And then also we've got the Fusion Shorty handles. These ones are awesome. They're just a little bit more expensive. These are 30 bucks. These are worth every penny. They're just, you know, when it comes to buying a squeegee handle, going from like 10 bucks to 30 bucks seems maybe to some kind of extreme, but we got these now, 2 hybrids. That's cool. This is what hybrids look like when they're all packed up. You get them in like a, what, 5 blades per thing. We go through a lot of hybrids. Brand freaking new. Look at that. It's nice. That, we got felt cards. Oh, felt cards are so far down. They should be closer. They're going to be more popular. Felt card, 1 rectangle, 2 rounded. 1 rectangle, 2 rounded. Sweet. That would be these guys. And then a blue max up in here. Sweet. How does it work when GeoShield has lifetime warranty, but I only offer like a 2-year warranty? I don't know. I've never actually thought people offering less than that. I wouldn't offer only a 2-year warranty. I would offer longer than that, but just because like lifetime warranty has become like the staple So that's what most people kind of sell off of. But the way that the warranty works is the film will be covered up to like normal circumstances, film failure for the like lifetime ownership, I think, of the vehicle, and they will reimburse you up to like a certain amount per car. I wonder if I got any like plastic envelopes here. Where did all those go? So you only offering a 2-year warranty and Geo having a lifetime warranty, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess supposedly after 2 years, like if somebody has a window that peeled or something, you would then send them to another shop to get that replaced because they still have a warranty on it. I wouldn't offer only a 2-year warranty with Geo though. These guys. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe we can clean this up a little bit. Because that's a metal handle. But I never wanted to only offer like a 2-year option, mostly because so many people just, even if they carry a film that doesn't have a lifetime warranty, they all offer lifetime warranties. It's just become kind of like the norm there. Peel, damn you. We're gonna throw these in. We're gonna throw this guy in. And then this order should be all set. 1 Fusion, 2 hybrids, 1 felt card, 1 Unger, 1 Blue Max, 2 rounded. Perfect. If I get this done before 3, these can all ship out today. I'm pretty sure I can make that happen. It's Saturday. I don't have Jack here today. He might be out on his boat. What happened? Oh, I was supposed to have a car this morning, and he didn't show up because it got broken into. So, since I'm here already, we're making the most of it. Also, this was also a way to do a test with this little camera dealie right here. I think it's working out pretty well. Okay, 2 felt cards. We need to move the felt cards. They need to be closer. So 1 rounded, 1 rectangle, 1 Libman, and 1 glacade roll. Is it this guy? I know, right? So he was supposed to like be here last. Okay, I've done work for him. He's a good customer. We've done his vehicle in like 2 stages before, and then he was getting all the carbon film pulled off, and then he was getting ceramic put back on. And then he had to like go out of town, and then this week, it sounded pretty crazy when I called, but yeah. Got his car broken into. It's like, damn, no fun. So what is this? This is 2 felt cards. This is a Libman and a glacade roll. With a tip, what the heck? 420 tip, very funny. Envelope. You know, I don't like this. I need slightly bigger envelopes. That's what I need. We'll send them the fast shipping. Any tips on doing an old 70s pickup with no borders to tuck / hide everything? Ooh. I'd cut everything exact, maybe a little bit less than exact. On older vehicles, it's just kind of like trial and error. The one trick that I know for like old vehicles especially is you can take like some Elmer's glue in like an oral syringe, and you can outline the border with that when you're applying your film, and that'll help with making things not so dirty, because old vehicles have a lot of dirt. So as long as GeoShield is installed properly, it should be good offering a lifetime warranty. Oh yeah, of course. Lifetime warranty, like that's standard on all their films. And the thing about lifetime warranty is that's not, that doesn't put all the burden on you. That's like the reason why a manufacturer lists a lifetime warranty is because they back the film. So if there was dirt, if there was creases, if there's any like natural or like installer imperfections, that's obviously on you. But when it's a film failure down the road, well, then they take care of that. That's not on you. Like you go through the work of doing it, but then they reimburse you for that work. I've been told by my neighbors my Durango is being staked out. Yikes. Yeah, that's no fun. Yeah, make sure you have a good comprehensive for like break-ins and stuff like that. That's always a fun game to try and play. When banging a window for tint removal, can soapy water work in the sun, or does it have to be adhesive? Oh, bagging a window. No, you can actually use soapy water as long as it gets really hot. I've never done that method very much, but I guess it's just got to get like exceptionally hot, and then it goes much faster. But if it's not super hot, you just leave it on for longer. But yeah, soapy water will work okay for that. Every film's different though. I'm making sure I don't screw up any of the shipping things. It's 104 degrees. Dude, what happened to Michigan then? Our summer weather has been like so up and down. We just had hail the other day. We had a storm blow through, and there's been like hail in the state a couple times. I've never seen it, and then all of a sudden it actually started hitting right around here. It's weird. Throw extras in the orders. This one's kind of funny. It's 2 rolls of Pro Nano and 1 shank. Let's uncheck those. Buy a shipping label. Sometimes I'll click like the wrong shipping service or fulfill stuff that's not supposed to be fulfilled yet. 1 shank going in there. Here. We're gonna give him one of these too. Alright, am I good? Oh, I already bought it, so regardless. Super chat! Daniel Reyna with the 10, thank you. Old cars have more contamination. I avoid or overprice them. Thank you. Yep, I feel the exact same way. I'm like so out of practice with older cars. I just hardly ever even got phone calls. It didn't matter where I worked. I always hardly ever got phone calls about older cars. Have you ever done a tint comparison? With a lot of what I use, yeah, I've been comparing stuff for like a long time, but it's difficult to compare any of the new stuff unless you like live it. So you can like open up a box, you can try it out, you can see what it looks like, and you can give like a, you know, just like a easy impression, but you never really get a good understanding until you like live with the film. So I've had a lot of people ask about, you know, high tech versus Geo, and like some other brands versus Geo, and it's I'm sure a lot of them are really good, and you'll be happy with like any of the ones that you pick. Door panel guard. Do you like our labels for this? We had Carrie do some labels. They turned out really nice. So these are all like snazzy now. We also have like the wider tape going out finally. And a felt card. Oh, I gotta go all the way down here. Rounded felt card. I need a motorized chair. Or a sit-stand desk. I think we need to get a sit-stand desk in here. All right, let's get this. Will you ever make a full mobile tinting setup video? A lot of people are interested in this. Probably, maybe, I don't know. It's not on my list. Dude, I had like, I did mobile tinting out of an Escape. All you really need is like film boxes and a toolbox, and you're all set. You don't need anything crazy. So like the crazy vans with peel boards and pop-up, like you can go pretty hard on mobile. I don't have any good solutions or recommendations for like pop-up tents and stuff like that. I knew Rick, he would take a 10 by 10 pop-up tent and throw that into a Pathfinder along with all his film and tools, and that barely fit, but he got it to work. But the way that I did mobile tinting was I would go from shop to shop. I never went to like people, I very rarely ever went to somebody's house, but I would still do it the same. You need a space to tint in, and so all you have to bring is film, tools, and a sprayer. That's it. So I would load all that up in the back of an Explorer, and that's it. No peel boards, nothing like that. Work 100% off of the cars. As long as I had a space, I was good. All right, so this is these three guys. Bye. Have you used Coolview? No, I have not. When are you gonna get into commercial tinting? I don't even know. Maybe never. I'll probably make some videos on that kind of stuff eventually. I think home tinting and commercial tinting is gonna get a lot busier. Home tinting especially, because I just don't think there's a lot of awareness about it. I don't think the average person knows they can tint their house, or most shops are not tinting houses. So it's just, you have to do some digging to find a shop that can come out to your house and tint it. So there's not a lot of competition there, but it's a really good business. Yeah, tent setups are not gonna work unless you completely cover all four sides. Yeah, the only promising thing that I saw was somebody took a screen, it was like a mesh screen, like for mosquitoes and stuff, and when he put that around it, that dramatically cut down on the wind. And I didn't even think about that. So that would be fine in the summertime, but then up here in the wintertime, you would have to have hard side walls. And I remember tinting with Rick, and he brought his, like, I think it was like a 10 by 10. He brought that tent around, and he would take a propane, what was it, a torpedo propane heater, and he would put that in it. So that did a pretty good job. It made it nice and toasty, but then because there's no insulation, it would get cold again pretty quickly, and then you'd turn it back on for like another 10, 15 minutes. But it was definitely doable, but it's a lot to like bring around because you need to set up a tent. There's just a lot of work involved. Set up a tent, set up lights, because it would get darker quicker. So past 5 o'clock, it would be really, really dark. So honestly, you just need lighting in there. So you would like do string up lights and run an extension cord out from a shop, set it up in their parking lot. And then we'd have a whole tint set up. All right, so we got one shank, one fusion handle. Oh, I'm so dumb. We got these things too. These are all the orders. I forgot, these automatically like print out. Who is this for? This is for Joseph. Let's find where this is. Raymond, Ethan, Joseph. There we go. I'm coming in here and I'm gonna screw up all the orders. So look, I got a piece of paper. I don't even have to click on it. Shorty handle, Blue Max. That's gonna be over here. It's gonna be up here. One of these? No, not that one. Let's grab this one. Blue Max, Tri-Edge X, side swiper, and then a felt card. Cool. Is it working or is it broken again? All right, so what do I do here? We gotta fill this. Nice. So it's one of these guys. The printer, it prints the orders. I like that. It's very handy to have. It's like a little notification. We'll get to that in a second. One thing at a time here. I'm so out of practice with this. How much does work slow down during the winter compared to the rest of the year? It depends a lot. Especially in the beginning. Like, if you're new to it and you just don't have much business coming in, I mean, there's no like hard set rules with it. It's just gonna slow down. But I've worked at some shops where it really wasn't that bad. But you always get your like busy weeks and you get your slower weeks. So like, it'll generally just be not as busy as it was. Will it be completely dead? Yeah, sometimes. But that's when if you can hustle, both your advertising and oops. No, that's good, okay. But yeah, if you can like hustle advertising, stuff like that, then you'll stay busy. And then there's always like more work around the holidays too. I should have been throwing these in here. I forget. How does he do this? Close this up. Does it not have the shank in here? Is that my bad? I have a shank sitting here, and it definitely needs to be in here. That was almost an oopsie. I've been giving people faster shipping today. Orders. Okay, so this is film. This is film. The Snitty. Oh my God, I love this thing. This is cool. So we just got this in. We're gonna be using this a lot more in the live streams and stuff like that. There's a little extra blade that comes with this. So this is a hands-free, or sorry, this is like it's basically a safety cutter is what it's called. You can use a Sharpie, cut the film without risk of damaging the car. We're gonna be using these at the class along with actual knives cutting on the car, that kind of stuff. But because of the classes, thought about this a lot, and I did a lot of digging, and this is kind of like the only one out there with a replaceable blade that is actually like really good. So I like this thing a lot. You can basically Sharpie cut your whole pattern and cut kind of off the car without using a glass board. I quit my job to do tinting full time, but I'm getting frustrated because I'm doing it out of my house. Not much luck. Should I be patient or start looking for a job again? That's tough, man. I would be frustrated too. I never take jumps quite like that though. So the way that I went from, okay, so I've been tinting for shops for a long time, but tinting for shops is not the same as having your own business. It just means I know how to tint. So when I started pulling back from tinting for other shops, I had to basically advertise my own tinting business, and I was brand new, so people just didn't know me. What size is this? I'm looking for like a padded small. Yeah, I guess this works. First class. Nice. Okay, so that's going there. Oh my God, we forgot it again. These are all screwed up now. Where's my snitty order? So these are all newer ones. These are basically like fulfilled. And then we'll go back in time. So that's gonna be snitty. But the way that I made things work was I had other income coming in. Oh, I pulled it, and then I'm gonna like ruin this trying to put a piece of paper in here. Not smart. I was tinting for other companies still and doing mobile tinting essentially. And that's kind of how I started tinting from home anyways, was I treated my house like another mobile account. So you could 100% go around to other local companies, and not necessarily just tinting companies, but if you know how to tint, you can go to other shops and offer your service there while it's slow at your house. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna give them certain days of the week that you're gonna be available to tint for them. Give them 1 day a week to start, set up a tinting program. And then when they book up work for that day, you come in, you get the work done, they're happy, you're happy, you made money, and then you can keep yourself floating and still be in the game. I wouldn't leave the industry because when you have that skill, it pays money. It's just trying to get that money to come into your own business can be a challenge. But a lot of time what you need is just more time. But you also need a way to keep money coming in. And I'd say that's probably the best way to do it, is you just start tinting for other companies in the meantime, but you still leave your own home available to tint a handful of days a week, and you treat it just like you treat your other mobile accounts. So you still answer phones, you still take jobs, you're not getting them in immediately, you're just scheduling them for certain days of the week that you set for your own home business. So you want to get those days busy, and then the busier you get on those days, then you open up another day for your own home, and then that's kind of how you take that leap from going from your own home or from like other shops to then your own home. But yeah, I never like full jumps. It scares me too much. Because there's, oh man, there's just so much dependent on it. Oh dang, Doug! He ordered a bottle of tint slip. I gotta go all the way over there. All right, so what do we got? We got tint slip, felt card. Ooh, green tail fin. My man. He watches some videos. Why does that have a little black spot on it? That's annoying. So we're gonna get that. So that's gonna be, it's gonna be one of the more recent orders, huh? That's gonna be this one right here. Felt card, plastic scraper. Gator blade. So we got a gator blade. We got a plastic scraper. We got 3 pads. Glassade roll. And then I forgot the felt card. We gotta go get that. Sick. Got some good stuff in here for sure. Do these fit in here? Oh, heck yeah. This is like the perfect size. What are you charging for, oh, it's T-Town. What are you charging for a Silverado in carbon sides and back? My customer that's watching me wants to know. I charge, for the sides and the rear on that, I charge $350. I know your own pricing. I was confused. I was like, you should know. It's good stuff. All right. Get this one in here too. Bum, bum, bum. Tint slip. It's all going in this guy. Love that you sell the snitty tool. Oh, thanks, man. How you doing? Yeah, we just, like, I didn't know about it until a little bit ago. I had these, like, safety cutter, like the really cheesy one, and it works okay. It's not bad. It's just confusing on how to swap out the blade, and it looks like a direct ripoff of the snitty, actually. And then so I did a lot of digging, and then I found out the snitty was actually a thing. And yeah, now I'm set up to be a distributor from that company, which is pretty cool. So they make really, really nice blades. I'm gonna look into their like snap-off blades. The film trainer with the 5. Thank you. I appreciate you. How you doing with Expel now? We haven't talked since then. Not much. He came down from your area? What the heck? Well, good advertising for you, buddy. Yeah, we charge $350 for all the sides and rear and carbon. So that's this. Let's print this out. This is for Douglas. Oh shit, another one just came in. Sweet. Let's see. It's gonna come out on the printer. Who is it? Andrew. Thank you. We'll get that right now. Literally next up. So you got Tri-Edge X. You got 2 of the pinks and 3. You just got the last. I think you got the last 3. Yeah, we're supposed to have a shipment in here pretty damn soon, but we literally just ran out of these because I need enough for the class. And yeah, that should get here soon. Hopefully real soon. Hang on. Hello, Tint Studio, how can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking to get a 2023 Ram 15.5% ball. Do you have any appointments available today?
Unfortunately not today. The earliest I could get you in would be Friday.
Okay, thanks. All right, thank you.
Sorry about that. It's always like a funny thing. I'm gonna do these, and then that's gonna be today. What are we doing? We're doing Andrew's order, though. So he got 2, right? That's what that means? 2 of the pink ones. Okay, cool. You got 2 of these, and you got 3 rolls of Seal Guard. Yeah, hopefully we're gonna get more very soon. We should. But like, goddamn. Oh, I can only fit 2 in here. Oh yeah, we gotta use the bigger one then. We gotta use this puppy. That's what this one's for. He was referred by his coworkers to come see me. Nice. Well, I can't say anything bad about T-Town, especially since like you do my dash towels, so. We still give those away in the class too. They're really nice. All right, so we got this. Oh, that ripped really fast. Let's do this. I'm gonna do one of these things. You take one, and then you beef it up by throwing it in another one. It's like my favorite padded envelope hack. The other one like eats itself. It's like putting a pillowcase in though. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Nice. I like it. Now it's like a pillow. Let's print this thing out. Da, 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 da. Well, bam. There's one big order I gotta pack up in a box though. That's gonna be, I think, next. Because these are film. Then we got Anthony who got 10. What the fuck? He got 10 of these things. So we gotta pack up these. And then he got 6. 6. 6! I gotta find stuff now. I think we can do it in this guy. I'm gonna tape this thing up. This is like keg box. Where's my tape? There's my tape. Just sent Rick more towels. Made the logo a little bigger. Bought a large format printer, so now it can be printed bigger. Nice. That kind of stuff is fun. I was always interested in getting into like I want an excuse to buy like a sticker machine. It's a little hard to justify at like, I don't know, I want one of the Roland ones, like the Verso one. That would be cool. I really want that. Busy? Always in one way or another. I hate boxes. Boxes are the worst. We need to get one of those like wet tape machines, I think. But most things can be done in envelopes and stuff, but every once in a while you gotta break out a box. All right, so we gotta figure out how to pack. I don't even know how to pack. We got 6. We got 6 of these. So, it's just like figuring out exact layouts for everything when not everything like fits good together. I think maybe we can put 2 of these. Here, I got an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we need some, where's the miscellaneous paper? Or bubble wrap. We got some bubble wrap we can stuff in there too. That's a good idea. And now we gotta throw 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can do like a 9 by 9. And then we got one awkward one sitting on top. Oh no, that works. Okay, I'll take it. Sweet, I think I figured it out. Yeah, staying busy enough. If it's not cars, there's store stuff that needs to be done. I've done a lot with inventory and adding stuff to the site. Like we just did reviews on the site too, which we should have had like a long time ago. Oh my God, it's heavy. Why is it so heavy? Who would have known? These products are heavy. Yeah, everything that has been done to the store is pretty much by me. I've like either contracted people to help out with like some features, and everything else has been like trial and error and figuring stuff out. It's fun to know how it all works. But there's definitely like pros you can hire that know how to like optimize a store. But it's on Shopify, so Shopify has a lot of like, there's a lot of developers that make things really easy. But there's still a lot of, you know, playing around with things. Sweet. I don't know how much this weighs, but it's heavy. $10 and $6. Okay, cool. Create shipping. This was what? This is a box. This is gonna be a keg box. No, smaller than that, right? It just said, is that 10 by 10 by 16? Yep, that's gonna be this guy. Yeah, I was gonna say probably about 10 pounds. Not like heavy, heavy. UPS. So either we pay USPS $40 to ship that thing, or we go over to UPS and they charge $20 to ship that thing. I suppose we gotta get FedEx integrated into here. Shit. UPS is quite possibly gonna be going on strike at the end of the month. That'll be fun. And even then, yeah, hopefully they don't go on strike. I know it. Yep. So I was talking to Burns from GeoShield, and like I don't know how big any of these companies are, but I was like, yeah, you just use FedEx, right? And he's like, FedEx isn't prepared to take on UPS's entire business, let alone like 20% more. They're already kind of maxed out where they're at. And it's like, whoa, well, I didn't know that, but I guess that makes sense. So, yep, if they go on strike, I would suggest getting orders in now. If you have stuff that you needed ordered, make sure you order it ahead of time and just prepare. Because it's not that things won't ship through other services and stuff. It's just everything is going to be a clusterfuck for a while. I'm spilling coffee. Shit. So that will be no fun. I think that is it for today. Because everything else is all set. That's cool. We actually made something out of it. Do you ever do any store sales or Black Friday? No, I haven't done any store sales. And I haven't thought a whole ton about it. There's some things, though, that when you order, I guess it's not as much anymore. So on like some of the tools, you would get discounts if you ordered like more than one. That's usually like the best way to handle something like that. But all the tools here, they're like genuinely not super cheap. So it's kind of hard to offer discounts without putting like a big bunch of pressure on like your inventory. So all these tools too, you make your money back on them. That's kind of the idea. So that's why I haven't really done sales on them. Inventory and growing is a really hard part, and I'm not trying to cap that too much. So like, hey, you sold these, that means you got money to order more. Oh, yes, and then you have everything else that also needs to be ordered at different times, and then you have shipping times and all that too. So it doesn't necessarily seem like it would be that difficult, but then it becomes like, managing inventory is actually kind of tough. But we've managed to get this far. It's just been going good. Alrighty, I think that's good. Everything's fulfilled. I forgot to put slips in some of them. But what about discounts on the film rolls? I can't do any discounts on the film rolls. No, that's, from time to time, Geo will have like clearance sales and stuff like that, but if anything, trying to keep stuff where the price is at is kind of the struggle right now, because inflation's been making, you know, everything more expensive. Shipping more expensive, material costs more expensive, running costs more expensive. Everything is just more expensive. So even trying to keep the film like where it's at. But every once in a while they'll do clearance on like some short rolls and stuff like that, but that's usually it. You ship GeoShield rolls. They're sold through the store. Everything drop ships right through both their warehouses. So they have a Vegas warehouse and a Louisiana warehouse. I don't know, maybe, I'm always toying, because they don't have a northern distributor yet, and I'm always toying with that idea, but it's an enormous undertaking. They would help out quite a bit though. I just don't know if I want to do it. Because then you could have local pickups and stuff like that. Because it's not that bad, but waiting, usually like up north is like 3 days. Oh shit, did we just get another one? Cool. All right. So if everything works right, in like 2 seconds, this should start printing. There it goes. Vital. Shit, I can't pronounce your name. Thank you. Felt card X and the red one. Sweet. So we got this guy. We got one of these. We got, let's see, Tri-Edge X. And then what, he's got a felt card too? Yes, he's got a rectangle felt card. See what I mean on like inventory? So I just reordered these again. These are locally made. They're not cheap, and they take about 3 weeks to get made. There's all that types of stuff. The new seal guard rolls, hopefully we'll have shipment of that in very soon, because I'm almost out of stock on that. That is like big minimum order to even get all that made. And yeah, some of these things aren't quite as crazy, but there's usually, sort of like running a store, you have shipping times, you have minimums, all that kinds of fun stuff, and it starts to add up. For every one item that you bring in, you're like, just think about scaling just that one thing in. So stores that have a huge selection of stuff, it's just expensive. It's easily couple $100,000 on just like a decent inventory on everything, on like some of the stuff that exists. If you were going like, I'm saying like probably like 200-300 SKUs is probably going to be in that neighborhood. It's expensive. right? This is 5. Yep. Okay. But yeah, we got Insta packaging. This is usually what happens though. So when I'm Vital. Oh, you're hanging out here. Oh, cool. Thanks for the order, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's why it's handy to have Jack here, because as soon as like an order gets placed, like it immediately gets filled. That's how like I think most of them should operate. So you're not sitting there for days waiting for something to ship out. But when it's ordered over the weekend, it's kind of annoying because that's like when most of the orders actually happen. Do you want, since you're here in the stream, do you want anything special? It's impressive how you do it all. Social media, store, tint, personal life, nonstop. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's definitely more than a full-time job, but it's fun too. So that's what makes it worth doing. Here, let me print out a Yeah, the classes too. Classes are going to be coming up here on Tuesday. I think we got everything all set for that. We had to turn in, we have no Blazer anymore, so Blazer is gone. You want an autograph? Sure. No, that was somebody else saying that. I don't want to sign somebody's thing that I don't know if they want one. I gotta find, oh, I got silver ones here. Do I have a black Sharpie anywhere? Oh, I got the little ones. I do. Ooh, and he's got gum. Is the Tesla still going good? Yeah. My buddy Nick just showed me that they have local lease pickups too now. So since like the big 3, I was looking at the tint solution. All right, I'll throw one in for you. Hang on. That means we gotta make this envelope bigger, I think. We probably should. I do need something kind of like in between here. Oh, keeping enough charge. Yeah, I don't have to drive super far, so charging it's never an issue. There was a time I like just didn't charge it, and then I had to drive out farther. It was at 50, and then when I got back, it was at like 10. I was a little like, uh-oh. But I still have the mobile charger set up in my garage for it. I still have to have a contractor come out and wire up our garage. But I find I don't have to, just because I don't do as much driving. So it's like speed on it is really never an issue. All right, so we'll put that in here. We'll do the better one. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for the order, man. Do you know El Magic Tint guy located in Texas? I do not. But yeah, local pickups on leases. I had to drive 3 hours to Cleveland, and I don't know how they're doing local pickup on leases now. So we have the big 3 here. And, you know, that's definitely something. So dealerships have like a lot of sway here. And for whatever reason, they're able to do local pickup on leases now. I had to go all the way to Cleveland to pick mine up. But they've dropped the price. Like, what? You get a tax credit, and it also retails for like $37, like for the base Model 3 now, which is a awesome car. So I don't know. They're gonna continue to be all over the place. You can't compete with that. Not really. If you want a car, like especially because they got like status to their name too, you can't compete for that. I've been watching a lot of your videos and they help me a lot. Good, glad to hear it. Thanks for watching. Tint for Life is his brand. No, I have not, I don't think. I mean, would there have been something that I would have seen? Fair price. Yeah, they're like a steal right now. Let me go to their site. Model 3. And it's like super easy to get one of these things now too. So like they already have an existing inventory. Can I flip? Oh, I gotta flip this around on the other screen. The performance is 50,000. If you go cheapest to highest, so I had the cheapest Tesla. It was $39.99, and now they're like $37,420. Very, very inexpensive, plus a $7,500 credit on top of that, meaning that car is 30 grand. There's just nothing that even comes close at like 40. What's a car that comes close to the Model 3 for like 40 grand right now? You're spending less on a lease than you would whatever else you want. Leases are ridiculous. When are clay bars coming back? Hopefully within the next month we should have them. Civic is better than a Tesla. Come on. Is 5% ceramic dark, or is there 3%? I know of a 2% that's actually really good. Tint Depot, I have their 2% carbon. It looks really, really nice. They have like an exclusive arrangement with this particular carbon at 2%. Yeah, it looks great. 5% is definitely dark, but if you want darker than 5, 2%. I've installed it on a handful of people's cars. When we have that conversation where they want to double tint their car, they're like, 5 isn't dark enough, can we do 2 layers? I'm like, oh, I have a 2%. And they're like, let's do that. Just got here, what's going on? Oh, we were just doing orders. I was supposed to be tinting a car. I wanted to go live for a little bit. So then we started doing orders instead. My customer had his car broken into, so there goes that appointment for today. But yeah, it's all set. Everything should be good. Sweet. And I wanted to do a test on this. So yesterday, was it yesterday? Or the day before that? No, I was trying some stuff with, you can basically like take your phone, use it as a wireless camera to PC. But the problem I had was the audio. In the beginning, it was fine. And then by the end of the stream, there was like a 3-second delay. So I guess somehow it progressively got more and more delayed, and I had no idea how it did that. But I changed something, and I think it's working because nobody's told me there's any type of audio delays, and I think it probably looks good enough. Tour of the shop? Yeah, that's not a problem. Let me see if I can switch this around really quick. We got that. Wide. We got this guy now? Okay, cool. Now I can see where I'm going. Yeah, so not a lot has really changed since like the last little update, but we don't really do updates very often. This is the up front showroom area. We're gonna get it all set up for the class too this week. So there's little coffee station there, snacks and stuff. These are the film boards. Just tried to make this look as nice. This is the seating area, along with like another seating area over there. That plotter is up front from like the last class. That's Jack's plotter now. Oh, I should probably get a remote and something for the TV. Get that all set up. This is where I do my heatbox display. YouTube plaque for the channel. Outside is very quiet. I like it back here. So it's around like the back corner. Yeah, this room is really big. It looked pretty scary before we like repainted it, redid the lighting, and just made it look nice. But this was like all we did was paint, lighting, floors. But yeah, it was nice and open, and I kind of wanted to leave it that way rather than put like some counters and stuff up. And it makes it really nice because we have lunch in there for like the classes and stuff. So this is what you guys see all the time. Those are both class cars. This was donated by a student that is coming into this next class here. So we got a Focus now. We got the Ultima. I just had to trade the Blazer in, so we'll see what's going on with the next class. Probably going to have to buy another car for the class. But I do have an Explorer I think I'm going to bring in for the next class. And then this is the store area, and that's pretty much the shop tour, other than the mess that's back there. A lot of inventory and stuff. All right, so let's switch this around. Very shaky camera. So does your front door stay unlocked for walk-in customers? Yeah, for anybody that's brave enough to come around back and say hello. Most people actually don't, though. So I never take same-day appointments. So I actually don't do walk-in appointments. All right, let's switch this back around. Selfie, I think that should work. Yeah, I actually don't do walk-in appointments. I mean, as a regular shop, absolutely I would. But the reason I stopped doing them was I had a lot of annoying people that would call for like same-day appointments and then still not show up, or they would be running late, or I would basically start to make plans to do something else. And then, oh, hey, can I bring my car in? Yeah, sure, I guess so. And then either they'd show up or they don't. I don't know. There was always some sort of like a annoying hang up with them. That drove me crazy. So, but that being said, I've worked at plenty of shops where there's walk-in customers. You can accommodate people, especially when you have a good client base, stuff like that. I have no problems with that. It's just when you try to plan on doing video and other stuff alongside of it, when somebody then sneaks in there and is like, hey, I want my car tinted now, and you're like, sure, no problem. And then they, like, what should be an easy thing all of a sudden turns into a headache, then it just throws off the whole rest of your day, and I'm like, I'm over this. So Saturday, I still had a couple phone calls this morning. Somebody wanted to get in today, even though my other one canceled. So I probably could have actually brought it in, but I chose not to because, hey, we just got another order, so I guess I'm still working. Kit, thank you. He ordered 5 rolls of Glass Aid. So that's these right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A hybrid squeegee and stainless steel blades. You guys want to see a lot of stainless steel blades? Look at how many packs we got. We go through a lot of blades. Blades sell really fast. And then same thing for hybrid squeegees. Oh yeah, I got them here. So that's all that. Efficient. Make it efficient. We gotta find a place for these. So this goes here. Cut, fold. So we got that. We got these two. Bippity bop. That goes in one of these. This can get pulled, folded. Sweet. So that's going out with everything else. Fulfill. Priority. Just getting back into it. I used to do all the orders. It's been a minute though. But I'm gonna have to find somebody to replace Jack here soon enough, because he's going down to college. Sad. Ready to go? Sweet. Fast. See, from order to out the door, ASAP. Alrighty. Well, I think we're pretty good for that. I'm gonna go drop off these orders and then close everything up, because I'm gonna take an early weekend then. I was trying to think if there was anything else that I needed to do. Oh. I did not receive my felt card. Will you check your shop and let me know? Felt card. Oh, we don't have a felt card on this order. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna sign off here, guys. There was no felt card in that order, so I gotta see what he's talking about. Anyways. Alrighty, I'm gonna log off. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate the extra orders today. You guys have a good weekend. I definitely have something coming in on Monday. So I'll probably see you then.